Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. I am so glad to be back to filming again. It has been a couple of days, but I have some thoughts and some help. I need some help. So, we all know we're getting into these launches, right? And I need to know what your thoughts are on these products, on should I get them? Should I pass on them? Is it even something I need? Well, it's not something I need. We all know I don't need anything, but something unique, even, or something that you think I would get a lot of use out of. Like, I need help because there's just so many, and we got to go through these and decide: is this one I'm skipping? Am I only buying a part of it? Am I buying all of it? I need to know. So let's get started. First, let me say, I work at Ulta, which I have stated in other videos, and I have to state that. Why? I don't know. Now I know, because we got a free goodie bag the other day. And in said goodie bag, there was a little bit of makeup, some skincare. I would say the skincare portion, I really didn't know any of the brands. I'm going to be honest. I think it is cool they did that so we could sample different things that they may have in stores, and we get to talk about it to customers that come in. However, on the flip side of that, I've never even heard of these brands, so I don't know if it's necessarily something I would use. I mean, I guess I could use it just to see. I don't know. The makeup. Now, that I'll use. Well, sort of, kind of. So, a couple of the things, I don't know where I put them. I know what I got. Like, so if I should use them, I'll be sure to let you know that I got it. But you all know that my collection I buy. But it was cool to have something given. Just saying. The only thing I'm wearing today that was given, well, actually, there's two things I'm wearing. Yeah, there's two things I'm wearing that I was given. But the third thing I was going to ask you all about, because I really don't even know if I should open this. Y'all, I have no words for this thing. I think it is hilarious. Like, I would have bought it just for the hilariousness of it, I guess you could say. Because when I sit here and look at it, I get a kick out of it. I'm not gonna lie, I giggle, because I just think it's so absurd. But on the flip side of that, I have a lot of flips today, by the way. I am curious, does it work? Like, obviously, it's not gonna have the warmth. Well, it could if you ran it under warm water, but I don't think you're supposed to wet this. Anywho. That can't be sanitary to just wipe this off. I don't know. Anyway, I'm curious of your thoughts. Did y'all buy this? Is it gimmicky or does it work? I don't feel like I'm opening this until I know for sure. That way I know what to do with this. But what I am wearing today is my It Cosmetics the CC Nude Glow Foundation. Loving this again. Trying to use it up because I didn't know there was an expiration date. Duh. I'm wearing the Natasha Denona Concealer. I set under the eyes on the T-zone with Laura Mercier. I set the rest of the face with something else I was given. It is called the Professional. What are you? Benefit Professional. Oh, Matte and Blur Loose Setting Powder. So it looks like this. And to be honest, I thought it was going to be too dark because it looks darker in this little thing, but it's not. It works for me. It doesn't. Well, it does kind of. It is tinted, so it does leave like a. Like, it works for my skin tone, though. We'll just say that. I set the perimeter of my face and like my cheeks with it because, you know, I want to see if it blurred my pores or anything. It definitely mattifies. I'll give it that. But I'm normal. So I'm not oily. I'm not dry. So it's working for me. It's not like over mattifying me, and it's not showing any dryness that I may have if I have any. So it does work for me. I would say it leaves a soft filter effect. It doesn't necessarily like completely blur the pores, but it is sort of like just a little bit. So far so good with that. I don't mind it. It's actually pretty good. Okay. It's not settling in my fine lines or anything like that. Yeah. So far so good with it. That's all I can say. For the rest of the face, we're going to use Tarte. And the reason being is because we're going to talk about the Tarte collection today. Because I saw it in store. It's not out to sell yet, but I saw it in store. And it's pretty, but it didn't like grab my attention. And I don't know if this is all they're launching. Some things did though. I'll get to that. And I don't know if this is all they're launching, because usually, I mean, we get a bigger palette, but so far that's not occurring. But what is occurring is this palette here, it's being shown, it's coming into store. So I don't know if this is going to be it, or if they're going to launch another, because to me this is their 25th anniversary thing, so I don't see why this would be a Christmas, but maybe, I don't know. But I've done a review on this. I love this palette. I think it's pretty. You get a little bit of everything in it. It works well. It's their good formula, like the kind I like. I mean, all their formula is good. It just depends on what you like. I like more of a metallic, shiny finish, where they're juicy Tartelette Juicy is like that, but the rest of their Tarte palettes aren't. It's very soft and mild compared to what I do like. Oh, the lips is the other thing I got for free. I got, they let me get, in the bag, we didn't get to pick out anything either. But in the bag, I got 305 Harmony Velvet by Kylie Cosmetics. And like I said, I've not purchased anything from, I have their older, like, liners and lips and stuff, you know what I mean? But nothing from the new launch, because I'll be honest, I do like the lip liners from the previous, but the lips, and I like the colors of the liquid lip, but so drying, so very drying. But with this said, this is more of a velvet, right? So it does dry down, but not completely matte, which I like. I like the lip liner, completely like, and I like this color even. The lip liner is amazing. It's as good as, you know, the previous. Actually, it's probably a little more creamier than previously, but I like it. The lipstick I like, and it's velvet though, so it does dry down a little bit, but it doesn't. But what I done was, because y'all know I just don't, I'm scared. I was scared it's gonna suck the life out of my lips. It didn't, but I was scared. But I did put in the middle of my lip Turkish Delight by NARS, and I think it went really well with this particular, you know, thing. And I really like the way it looks. It's very pretty. Subtle, but pretty. And I like that. So, that's everything now. Alright, now, we're going to move on to Tarte. So, I decided to pull my Tarte products. So, for Tarte, for the bronzer, I am wearing Park Avenue Princess. For blush, the Amazonian Clay Party. And then for the highlighter, Spellbound Glow. And I love this highlighter. Like, I like all of these products. The Park Avenue Princess is the only one that I'm like, but it's based on the color and stuff. But gosh, the smell of these are amazing. Anywho, so let's talk. I pulled it up off of my Instagram on my other phone to talk about it. But we're also going to get started on this palette, and I'm just going to say the names. That way we can do this in this at the same time, and we're not going to take all day, because you know how I love to talk. So the first thing that I saw from Tarte that caught my attention, we're going to go by what caught my attention first. And the first shade we're going to go into is Unstoppable. So the first thing that caught my eye were these blush palettes. There's two of them. And are they just blushes, or are they it looks like there might be. So it's called the Glow Squad Amazonian Clay Face Palettes. And it basically looks like they're $45, and it basically looks like Hourglass like formula. It's not marbled, but you know what I mean, like the that sort of formula, like from Italy. Now I don't know if it's from Italy. I don't have it, so I don't know. I didn't look either at the store. But anyway, so what do I think of these? I really like them. I like both of them too. I feel like the one's going to be a little bit too dark for me, but the blushes I can still use. So if it's just one highlighter and 3 blushes, like I can still use it. But then I go and be like, but do I need it? No, I could go with just the one, right? The lighter version of it is where I'm at with it. But man, the colors in the darker version are so pretty. So I don't know. I really don't. And then I have the Hourglass palette, so do I really need that? Oh, so many decisions that have to be made. I don't know. I just don't know. So the next thing that caught my eye was the other blushes. Y'all, that even looks pretty. The way that is, it's like the little, and I think, I don't know if they're separate or if they're like hooked together. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 things in it, and it looks to be 4 blushes and 1 highlighter in each of the little circle things. Now I don't know if they're connected, but if they are, that'd be cool. That way they're all together. But then they all have lids, so why would they be connected? I don't know. But I'm looking at that and I'm like, that is so cool. And again, I like the darker and the lighter one. I love the colors. Again, do I need both? Probably not. Do I want both? Yes. And I'm trying to figure it out. Like, okay, if I get 2 of these, I get 1 of these. Or if I get 2 of these, I get 1 of... You know what I mean? I'm trying to really think this through. But, or do I get both, 2 and 2? So, I'm looking at these blushes, and I'm like, yes, please. We're going to go into Entrepreneur now. And I do enjoy. Okay, so now the one formula, I don't know what it's going to be like. I've never tried it. They've never, as far as I know, never came out with something like that. The 2 4-pan face palettes, the glow ones, right? However, the blushes are just their Amazonian clay, which I do know that formula. I'm wearing that formula. I love that formula. So I'm like, okay, now we're talking. But again, I go back to, I just purchased the Hourglass palettes. Do I need those? And do I need both of those? See, I know what's going to happen. If I talk myself out of it, I got a feeling that y'all are going to talk me into it. I know. And it would only take one to say, yep, you need it all, and I'd buy it all. Like, that's how weak I am, y'all. So weak. So weak, and I know it. So, I'm going to take Entrepreneur and run it under the lower lash line. And there's so many pretty colors in those, and the highlighters even look so pretty. But there's a pink, a rose, an orange, a peachy pink. They got red in the other one, almost like a bronzer in the other one. I'm just uh-oh. I need it in my life. And I do like Tarte's products, I do. So I'm like, maybe I do need it. And I mean, I am working so that, I can buy, technically. Or technically I'm working so we can save. So I can build onto this house and get me my own room for my makeup. Like a makeup vanity room or something. Actually, it's not like that. It's I want my own space with lots of light. And what I really want is a closet that will air my makeup together, basically. That's what I want. Now, will I get that? Probably not in this house anyway. So, but it is something I would like to have my own space, because I hate having to film in here, because I gotta kick everybody out of my own room. And sometimes, because I just can't film in front of people. I've tried. I can't do it. I just can't. And I do think the packaging is pretty on all of their stuff. I'm not gonna lie. On all the Tarte stuff. I don't necessarily know if it's holiday packaging per se, but I do think it is pretty. It's not over the top. It's not cutesy. I wouldn't say it's necessarily elegant either, you know what I mean? But it is pretty. I think I need to... I'll darken that up in a minute. For eyeliner, I'm wearing ColourPop, and I'm pretty sure it's Blown Away. Am I saying it right this time? Yes, Blown Away. So I don't know. I go back and forth with it, but let me know your thoughts on what I should get. We're going to go into the shade Positivity now, and I'm going to lay it on the lid while we talk about the next thing. So the next thing that caught my eye were the 3 eyeshadow palettes. And what does it have? 2, 4, 6, 8 shades per palette. I don't know. To me, I have those colors in other palettes, right? So I don't know if I necessarily need those. I think it's a great deal. The formula looks just like the formula in their recent, palettes. But personally, I was hoping they would come out with a bigger palette, and I would have gotten it. That was my thought process. If they come out the big one, that's the one I'm getting. I'll let these ones go because I'm sure I have them. But on the flip side of that, we're going to take the shade Boss, which is black, and I'm just going to line no, I'm not either. I'm sorry, I got to do the inner corner. We're going to take the shade, wrong brush, Empower, and put it on the inner corner. All the palettes that I have purchased from Tarte lately, wow, look at that. Gosh, I love Tarte shadows. Sometimes they just give me everything I want, and then some. And again, you can very well tone this down, okay? That's what I like about the formula now. First off, it'll pack a punch, or you can tone it down. And I don't have a glitter glue, nothing, y'all. See? You can easily tone it down or build it up. I've really enjoyed their last 2 holiday launches where they had the 2 palettes per in their collections. So I'm like, should I get them? Because I know I'm gonna love them, but at the same time, it's like, it's not like the color stories are something out of this world. There's color stories you will use every day. You've got like a work one, a romantic date night one, and then like an evening one almost. And I like that. Like, it's definitely a user for for people that don't have the collection I have. It would work. Or if that's what you buy every year, like, you're gonna like it like that. But for me personally, I don't think I necessarily need it. But then I don't want to be regretting it either. So what do I do? What do I do? And I think I said in another video, I can always get it, review it, see what I think. And then if it is something, that I can't find in my collection and keep it, or I can pass it along to my grandchildren, my 2 granddaughters, which I am thinking about still. That's still a possibility. Or I can just save the money and purchase something else, Then I saw the next thing. Let me get this line first, because I don't want to mess up. It's a black shadow, y'all. Okay. Then the next thing I saw, which, actually I haven't seen this yet. Let me make that clear. I have not seen this yet, like, in store. I'm assuming it's coming. But it looks like a mascara. Some sort of one of their Juicy Lip products. And a 6-pan smaller, like the Spark palette they came out with, like that one, in a set. And I'm gonna be honest, that eyeshadow palette there's the one I kind of want. I like the color story of that, And I like their lip products, but I don't like, I believe that looks like the Man Eater mascara, and I'm not a fan of that. I like the Tartelette tubing mascara, and I like the Surfer Curl mascara by Tarte. But that's all I like. That's all, the only two I like by Tarte, so the mascara would definitely be out for me. And I don't know, I mean, again, I could give the mascara to my grandkids or something, because even my oldest daughter, she's into the Too Faced Better Than Sex. That's her favorite. And the Damn Girl, but I think they discontinued Damn Girl, so yeah. But anyway, I did see that, and that's the one I'm kind of interested in. What do you all think? Should I skip that one and go for the 3 palettes, or should I get the one that I like? Because I do like the Tarte Juicy Lip. I don't like the fact that they break. The clicker breaks on them. But I can live without that too, I suppose. But yeah. Let me know your thoughts on that one. So those are the, how many products was that? 1, 2, 3, 4 products so far that Tarte is launching for holiday 2024. Out of the 3, what should I get? I'm generally curious. And what would you all like to see? What should I get? What would you like to see? And if you could, if you were going to purchase, which ones would you purchase? This is what I need answered. That way, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going, and I'm going to ask about everything this year. I am. We're going to go back into Entrepreneur and run that purple again under the lower lash line. I don't want to lose that color from the black. Because I want to, buy what you all want to see or what you all are interested in. That way you can see it prior to, spending your money on it. And, maybe it'll be less in returns, less hassle, that sort of stuff too. Because if it's no good, or after you see it in use, it's nothing different to your collection, like, you might decide not to get it. Or you might decide to get it. So it's really, up in the air. But I'm going to do that with them all, I think. I don't know. I think tomorrow I'm going to ask about the Pat McGrath. Did y'all see that? I just did a look using a Pat McGrath palette too. I saw that, and I don't know how I feel about that one. I really don't. For mascara, I'm using the Iris and Romeo. Yeah. Mascara. It didn't flake on me, and it didn't transfer. So good. So far, so good. And I was sweating at work, okay? Sweating. And it held up good. So I am impressed with that part of it. I don't know how impressed I am with the look of it on my lashes so far yet. Like, I haven't got my feelings around that yet. But as far as, like, wear, it's a win. Oh. Now look what I did. I should be allowed to touch makeup. I really shouldn't. And then Too Faced, I hope that that's not what they're launching. Like, that's not it. The same with Urban Decay. I don't even know if we even need to talk about Urban Decay or not. Maybe. It would be a very quick video, though. I feel like Too Faced has got to have more in their arsenal. They're just holding out yet. They were just giving us a little glimpsy glimpse. But yeah, I think Pat McGrath's going to be next, because that's another brand that I do generally purchase from. So I want to know your thoughts there, for sure, on what to get. And again, I generally buy everything from Papagra, but I don't think that this year is going to be like that. I really don't. I could be wrong. I could be talked into it, I'm sure. I'm going to have to let that dry and then try to get that off. That's going to be fun, I'm sure. And we all know that ain't coming off easy. That's a big old... I really set that down. It's my luck. I was having a pretty good makeup day today, and it was like, no, you're not. Nope, we're not letting you have it. I will say that powder did play nice with that It Cosmetics. And it did mattify, but not in a way that's too much, because it still looks like skin. But that could be the Amazonian clay and all that playing with it. But even before I put all that on, my skin did look like a soft filter effect almost. It was very pretty. So that Benefit Professional, it's got me intrigued. And I did see the Benefit Christmas stuff too. That's an interesting launch they came up with. I'll give them that. That's different. That's definitely different. I don't know if that's dry. I don't think it is. Let me see. Oh, maybe it is because it's not. Yep. Alright. We're going good at all. A little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Oh, it's coming off nicely. Okay. I was scared. Y'all seen that big old goop? Alright. It's still sort of left like a shadow where it was at, but you know, the majority of it is gone. And I'm going to see if I can't take my concealer brush I had and just kind of tap over it. Perfect. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm done for the day. Alright, so those are Tarte. Let me know your thoughts. I'm really curious. I'm so glad Trendy puts this stuff up. That way we can start budgeting and putting on our list, like what is it and what should we do and that sort of stuff. But I would say the sets are like 45. We got a 45, a 55, a 45, and a 30. Yeah. So we have the 2 Amazonian clay, the 4 things are 45 each. The 3 palette is 55. The 2 blush things are 45 each. And then the mascara, the lip, and the eyeshadow palette is 30. That's not bad, 30. Because I'm pretty sure that just the little palette, when I purchased it, the last time I purchased one of their little palettes, it was 25. So that's not bad. And then I know I'll use the Juicy Lips, so that's like 5 there. So even if I don't use the mascara, I'm getting my money out of that. So that's not bad. So I'm thinking really I should buy the 1 blush palette, one of the blush stacks, and the Glamorous Travel Kit. But let me know your thoughts on what I should get. Because maybe it should be, maybe I should get all of it. Maybe. Maybe. Come on, you can tell me. You can be honest. Be honest with me. Or, you know, be honest and say no. You don't need none of it. I'm not interested in it this year. And hey, maybe I won't get any of it. You know that's not true though, right? I'm just being honest. It's not true. I think you could definitely talk me into something. I don't know if you could talk me out of something. Well, yeah, because I don't need it all. So you could definitely talk me out of something. But, you know, I'm definitely getting something. But let me know your thoughts on the Tarte launch for holiday 2024. I'm curious. And do you think they'll come out with a bigger palette? Because I'm curious about that too. Because maybe I should just, like, wait. Like, wait. Even when they, like, right now I think you can buy it online. I don't think, but I know it's not in stores yet. I think it said the 14th or the 15th of September it's supposed to hit stores. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. And I'm going to let you go. This is the final look using Tarte. Like, you can't, they're bronzer if you like the color. And they could have other colors in Park Avenue Princess. But if you like the color, it's fine. It wears really well all day. Their blush and highlighter. Chef's kiss. And eyeshadows. Love it. But yeah. So I guess we'll talk about Pat McGrath tomorrow. And that Christmas launch. Because, well, wow. That's a little different I will say. But that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Hit all of that where you're notified when I upload. I can try and upload every day but Sunday, but I got feelings we're on miss days. I think I'm going to have to start uploading every other day. I know. At least that way I'm consistent. And then if I get to throw out an in-between, then it works. But at least you know I'll be here every other day. Is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, like, let's say Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if I can, I will the rest of the time. But if I can't, you know, you're not expecting it. I'm not lying. I'm not feeling bad because I didn't get to it. Because then I feel like I'm lazy and I'm stressing to do it. And it's like if I should be able to do it all. Because that's what we're told. We're women. We're supposed to be able to do it all. We can work, raise a family, take care of the household, you know, do it all. I can't. And it's okay. I'll admit I can't do it all. I can't. And I'll admit that it could be very well laziness. In the mind's eye. Like I'm always moving. But in the mind, I am sure I'm lazy. Or I could accomplish a lot more than what I'm doing. I have no doubt. But anyway, I'm going to let you go. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Help me out on what to purchase this year for 2024. And I'll see you on the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.